I couldn't make it, unfortunately, because
I
was in Wisconsin.
Oh.
You got stuck, didn't you?
I got stuck. So I'll get to that later. But obviously went to visit Sydney's family.
Yeah.
But also this time, I brought my parents over to have like a proper holiday in the Midwest. Because before they were kind of just here for like the, you know, kind of like the wedding ceremony, and so they didn't really get to see too much of America. They spent most of their time staying with my family in Seattle, actually. And I'm like, no, I got to show you the true America. for me, hot take, I think being on tour and being all around America, the Midwest and Southern America is the closest to like what my image of America is when I was growing up. You know what I mean? Like you know,
suburban America.
Yeah. Like growing up, seeing all these like American films about like, you know, American high schools and a lot of American culture. I was like, okay, this is what
the slice of life America.
This is the slice of life America that I imagined. You know.
Totally.
So I wanted them to experience that, and they actually had a fucking amazing time. The one biggest thing I didn't expect was I get bored of American food, specifically Midwestern American food, very fast.
What do you mean?
Right?
You don't like cheese and burgers and wings?
It's cheese and burgers.
Actually, I can never get tired of wings.
Wings.
I can never get
actual
tired of
wings. Not none of this fucking boneless shit.
Both. I like both.
Even though Ohio passed a law that you can have bones in your boneless wings. Did you see that?
I did see that.
Of course, Ohio.
I was like, of course, that's the one societal issue we have to tackle immediately.
Yeah, so I thought my parents would get bored of the food as quickly as I did because it's very heavy. My mom found a new favorite food.
Okay.
Which I didn't expect. So my mom, traditional Thai woman, eats Thai food a lot of the times, most every day. And she had this fucking awakening the first time she had cheese curds.
deep fried cheese.
Deep fried cheese.
Wow.
And so every single day, whenever we'd go to like a bar or a restaurant, whenever she saw cheese curds, which cheese curds are never like the main meal, they're always the appetizer.
Yeah.
But in the Midwest, appetizer means
full meal.
A full fucking meal
Oh, yeah.
that would be shared between everyone. Every time we'd go to a bar, she'd see cheese curds and she'd be like, son, do you want to help me finish this? I'm like, Mom.
Well, you could only really eat like 3 cheese curds for your stomach is like pure like lactose.
I know.
It's just like, please, mother, my veins are so clogged from eating cheese curds every day.
I'm like, Mother, do you want me to see past the age of 40, Mother? Please, Mother.
Wait, presuming your mom is like Thai, is she not like lactose intolerant?
I would have assumed so, but yeah, she ate that shit up like every restaurant we went to, like just fried cheese every day.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
that's insane.
Cheese I can understand, but fried cheese,
fried cheese, a full plate of just fried cheese.
That's a lot.
Every single day. But we had a day in Chicago as well, and they really fucking enjoyed Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago's dope.
Chicago was really dope. I saw a side of my dad that I'd never seen before. My dad's normally like very reserved kind of guy, just, you know, just happy to exist.
What do you mean? He wears the like hentai t-shirts.
yeah. He wears the Opie t-shirt.
Your dad lives off the vibes.
Yeah. He's just vibing a lot of the
vibe,
times.
does vibe there.
But he's also like a big history buff as well. And I've never. So we actually just did like a normal touristy thing. We just had this moment where we went on the architecture tour, where you basically it's you go on the boat on like the river, and they just basically have a tour, talk about the architecture and talk about the entire history of Chicago. And I've never seen my dad so giddy, like he was a kid, like he was like nerding out.
Sweet.
He was like, oh, that's the place where the Chicago fire started, and they're like all this and like all the things that he'd read about. And there was this fucking adorable moment, right? There was this adorable moment that I've never seen my dad do before, where Sydney could see how excited he was, and he was like, normally my dad doesn't care about photos. So City was like, oh, Dad, do you want me to take a photo of you? And he's like, no, I don't want a photo. I don't want a photo.
He wants a photo.
But if you're insisting, if you're insisting, I guess I'll do a photo. I guess I'll do a photo. Ends up taking about 50 fucking photos.
No, get the right angle.
Yeah. He's like,
take it again.
I don't want a photo, but are you getting that building? Are you getting
Make
that
sure
building?
it's 0.5 zoom, 0.5 zoom, get the whole background.
Yeah.
Oh,
Meanwhile, my dad's out there geeking out, and then my mum, the one time
Snacking on cheese curds.
my mum, other than snacking on cheese curds, the one time she freaks the fuck out. We're walking, and I just hear, "Oh my god! Oh my god!" And I'm like, "What, mum? What? It's 7-Eleven." So here's my dad being like, oh, it's all this architecture, it's all this building. My mom freaks out seeing 7-Eleven, thinking that 7-Eleven was only in Asia. And I'm like, here, like, Mom, 7-Eleven came from America, right?
Your mom is so adorably Southeast Asian.
She's like, the one picture my mom.
The one thing I didn't expect. I thought it might have been Nando's or something.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't expect 7-Eleven.
I think the one picture my mom took was of 7-Eleven, where we're
my God.
middle of Chicago, right dead in the center. We're like blocking people walking, and I'm sure people are like looking, why the fuck is that woman taking a picture of 7-Eleven? I'm like, Mom, all right, can we make this quick? And she's like, Mom's like, yeah, it's 7-Eleven.
Like, I found it.
I found the promised place.
Any more of those?
Yeah.
More of those.
Yeah. I did have. I had this. I also had this moment in Chicago that is probably gonna live with me for the rest of my life.
Good way or a bad way?
It's one of those moments where I'm gonna wake up at 3 a.m.
Oh no!
Shit!
And my brain's gonna remind me of this. So everyone was getting ready, and we were about to go out for dinner. And so I was. We were in the hotel, and I decided, just, it's a holiday. I'll just chill out at the bar and maybe have a pint to myself, whatever. So I'm just at the bar, enjoying my pint, take a few sips, and then a guy comes to sit next to me, right? And keep in mind, this is just after AX, right? So in my mind, there's been moments before where I don't know if the guy recognizes me or if he just wants to talk to me or something. But he looks me in the eye, just like I couldn't tell if it was a sight of, oh, I know you, or I know you're a YouTuber, or if it's just someone who just has like this friendly look on them. Sure. It's whatever, right? So they sit down next to me. They don't say anything. So I was like, okay, it must have been just a friendly look. So I'm just here enjoying my pint, and it's a sports bar. So there's a game of baseball going on. And so he starts talking to me. He's like, damn, I don't really watch baseball. And I'm like, okay, that's a weird way to start a conversation. Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I'm from out of town, so I don't really watch baseball myself. And he's like, damn, Daryl, that's how you know he's a baseballer. If you have a name like Daryl, of course you need to baseball. And I'm like, yeah, I mean, do you?
Sure.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I mean, I guess so. I mean, I don't really watch baseball myself.
I don't know any Daryls personally.
Yeah,
but
I don't even know any
Daryl guy.
Yeah, I don't even know any Daryls personally. I'm from out of town, and he's like, yeah, I'm out of town. It's, we have this whole team that's with us. We have some people from Texas, some people from Minneapolis, and some people from LA. And I'm like, oh shit, where are you from? Because I'm from England. And he's like, yeah, I'm only staying here for like a few days. So I'm like, oh, okay, I'm in town for a few days as well. Whereabouts are you from? And then he looks at me. And then he goes, oh, sorry, I was on a call. Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, no.
And
Oh, I'm so sorry you went through
And
that.
I was just like,
You went through like 3 dialogue options.
I know. He said that, and my heart just sank. And what made it worse was because right afterwards, he was like, "Oh, I'll just put this piece down in case you want to talk to me." And then he immediately goes, and then the next thing I hear is like, "No, I have friends. Come on, you know I have friends. Everyone likes me." I'm looking at my pint. My pint is 3/4 of the way full, and I'm like,
I'd just leave it. I'm getting out of here.
and I'm like, how quickly can I down this pint right now? How quickly can I just fucking die? I'm texting Sydney. I'm looking at my phone. I'm looking at my phone.
That's so
I'm
cringe.
like, Mom, Dad, how much longer are you guys being? How much longer am I waiting here? And so I have to sit there finishing this. I basically just fucking downed the pint.
Yeah, I would down.
Yeah.
I would down the pint and then blow my brains out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's so painful.
Oh my god.
And
You didn't see the earpiece?
I saw the earpiece, but
But it sounded like he was talking to you.
the
It was like,
dialogue options, like, I don't know. I don't know.
There was like you were like, there's no way he's not talking to you.
Because I've been in America enough times, right? If I was in England, 100%, I would just assume a guy's on the call.
Yeah.
In America, I've had it so many times before. You're sitting at the bar and someone just starts a conversation with the most random way.
Yeah, that's true.
Damn, I don't normally watch baseball, but I'm doing it today. That just sounds like, you know, an opening for like
That does sound like an opening.
Yeah, you know.
I'm so sorry, Jan. That's
That's any person's worst nightmare.
Yeah.
pretty cringe.
Yeah.
That is cringe.
Go on.
Yeah, I'm just saying, I'll live with that for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I played basketball for the first time.
For the first time?
Wait, what do you mean first time? You never played basketball before?
No, I'm British, bro.
I'm British.
I'm
I
Australian. We
played
don't play basketball.
Oh, bro, I didn't play in Wales.
You didn't have a basketball court in your school?
No.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, we had badminton and squash.
We didn't have that.
Well, badminton is just a net and 2 poles.
Yeah, well, basketball is just a net and a ball.
Well, yeah, but you gotta like set up like a whole like hoop and something. Like the badminton, you can just have these like little metal poles that pop up.
Yeah, I guess so. Just no one plays badminton in my
Badminton's
school.
fucking sick though.
No, it is fun. I'm just
yeah.
saying no one in my school played it. Anyway,
Okay, well, I'm a loser. Okay.
so you played basketball for the first time. How was it?
Yeah, so I went to like a court with Ludwig, and he was teaching me how to play.
Yeah.
I'm okay at like 2-pointers. Those are pretty consistent. When I was just practicing, and he was telling me the rules, I didn't really know. And then these 2 beefy dudes walk over to us with like I think they had like one of them had a really thick accent, but like they look like goons from like a movie. Like the imagine what you think like a Russian goon man would look like. Not to be mean to them, like they look jacked.
Yeah.
And they came over, massive dudes. Must have been like 50 pounds, 20 kilograms heavier than me.
Yeah.
And they came over, they're like, you just want to do a 2v2? And I'm like, Lud, I'm learning here. Lud's like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And I'm like, what the fuck? He's like, yeah, it's easy, just block.
Yeah.
I was really terrified because these guys had like mad scary aura.
Yeah.
They were intense. I was like, dude, I'm like fucking white boy British guy here just trying to learn how to fucking dribble. I mean, is it dribbling like this? Is that how I do it? I didn't even know you couldn't like move after you like stop.
Yeah.
So I didn't know that. So I was breaking all the rules. I was like dribbling, stopping, dribbling.
You were just traveling?
You were just traveling and double dribbling.
I thought when I got the ball, I could dribble and then like walk like 2 or 3 steps or something. Is it true?
No, you have to pivot on one foot.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And
So I was breaking all the rules.
So you're allowed to take 2 steps if you're doing like a layup or something like that.
Okay.
Before you need to start dribbling.
So I would just panic, and every time I got the ball, I would just throw it. I would just throw it. I would just go for a shot because I was like, I don't.
Bro, play netball. Bro, you're playing netball, man.
Yeah, that's
Basically.
netball.
Yeah.
And then like I was trying to block this dude, but like I do a lot of exercise, but I haven't sprinted in a hot minute.
Oh, basketball's fucking
So I was
intensive,
sprinting for like 10 minutes, and it's 2v2, and I was like, "What score are we going to?" They were like, 11. I was like, 11. And it was like neck and neck. I was like, what the fuck, dude? Can we not just like lose one-sided so I could be done? I'm sprinting. I can't keep up with this guy. Yeah. And he's big. And he's like pushing me around. And I'm like, holy shit, what the fuck? I'm not ready for this. Yeah. But they were very sweet. They were very willing to forgive me for my transgressions.
Sure.
Because I told them I'd never played.
Yeah.
So I broke all the rules and they just let me.
Yeah, right.
They were like, he's not hitting the shots anyways. It doesn't
Yeah.
But I try to learn. It's hard. Basketball's hard, man.
Oh, yeah.
I was knackered.
I was on the basketball team in high school.
What? Another gun? Law jump? What the fuck?
I mean, I was as well.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I played basketball in high school.
I did not.
I feel like if you were over just a certain height, you
We
automatically
did not have a basketball team.
Yeah, I mean, your school.
I mean, yeah.
We had a badminton team. No, we didn't have a badminton team.
You had a badminton court.
I played for the local team.
Right.
Oh,
That's right.
okay.
And then the local squash team. And I played for
I mean, I started playing basketball. I've said this on Trash Test. I started playing basketball after I read Slam Dunk.
Yeah.
Of course you did, Joe.
I think I would like basketball if I played more.
Yeah.
I do want to play more, but
Basketball's fun.
It's
I
very
enjoy
fun.
basketball.
yeah. But him and all his friends do like these like weekly get-togethers with everyone. They all just go and play basketball.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Right on.
Yeah, we should.
Did you get better at it by the end
Well,
of
I
it?
mean,
Or?
I'm starting from zero, so presumably I had to
Did you
get
make
better.
a shot?
In that 2v2, I don't think I scored any. But I did when I was practicing. I hit a lot of twos.
Well, yeah. When there isn't the pressure of another
Yeah,
player,
yeah.
there,
So-
it's a little bit easier.
So, what was like? How far did you shoot out from when you were practicing?
The 2 line.
The 2 line.
And then like I tried the 3 and I hit like maybe 1 out of 4. It was hard.
Yeah, 3 is a lot
Three
harder. than
is
it looks.
hard.
I thought like the distance, I was like, it doesn't look that bad.
Yeah.
And then I tried it. And I was like, holy shit, yeah, this is fucking hard. The 2 felt so easy.
Yeah.
The 2 I felt like I was getting pretty consistent at.
Yeah.
But the 3 I just couldn't get.
Yeah.
Could you do any layups or slam dunks?
Dude, I'm not tall enough for a slam dunk.
I
bro.
could never reach the net.
Bro, I could touch the net. I
Yeah.
could touch the net when I
could touch the
jump,
net.
but I couldn't touch the hoop.
It's insane, right? Because like when you watch like a basketball game or like
They
a
make it look
basketball
so easy.
anime
Yeah,
or something, it makes it look so easy. They're like, oh, it's just like
Well,
right
yeah,
there.
if I had
Yeah.
an extra human being of length, I'm sure I could do it. You know what I mean? Like, but I was working with what God gave me here. You know, I didn't have a whole lot,
Exactly.
and you know, running's hard. I'm bad at running. Running is really tough.
Oh yeah. Nah,
But,
for sure.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
It's hard.
Running is tough, man. I got a dump truck too, so I feel like my legs hurt. Like when I run, it feels like a lot.